All right, what is going on, and welcome to our weekly news update for our podcast section.
Yay!
Yay! All right, just to let you guys know, this was supposed to be yesterday. We actually if you listened last week, we said, hey, we're gonna do it on July 4th, and we had full plans on doing it on July 4th, but then our plans just...
Then we were in the 4th of July vibes, and we couldn't come out of that vibe.
Right, exactly. And, like, we got so busy, we couldn't even, like, post to say that we're delaying it a day. So, everyone that's in here, thanks for joining us. If you guys don't know, I am Jason Sohail.
And my name is Anna.
And we do a weekly podcast where we look at every episode of the Ninja Turtles. This week we are looking at the episode The Grivix.
Grivix?
Yeah, the Grivix. You will know all about this little creature thing.
Even the pronunciation is hard.
Yes. Wait till you see the way it's spelled. It's like insane. There's no I's in there. There's only like Y. And it looks crazy. And Tombstone is waving at us. What's going on, Tombstone? But yeah, it's going to be fun. The full podcast will be out on Thursday. And this portion will also be in here too. But this is our news portion. And we're going to go ahead and talk about what's been happening Ninja Turtle-wise for the past week.
Yes, I can
Right.
wait.
Oh yeah. Again, it's still summer. So not too much going on news-wise.
Uh-huh.
But let's go ahead and start with the first one. We're gonna get into NECA because we love NECA, and NECA loves us. And NECA has revealed like more details about the Chromedome figure that's gonna be coming.
Oh, that's a cool character which I don't know who is.
Right. Okay, so you'll meet him in season 5.
Oh.
And thanks, Tombstone. We had a great 4th of July.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're just curious. Did you guys do anything special in Australia, or like I know it's not your Independence Day, but like that's just our curiosity.
Or at least, what is your favorite holiday in Australia?
Yeah. What's your favorite summer holiday in Australia? But yeah, going back into Chromedome. So Chromedome appears in one special and one Ninja Turtles episode. And the thing is, like, in the special, he was like Megazord huge.
He looks huge.
Yeah. And in the when they brought him in the 7th season episode, they kind of shrunk him down to like a more reasonable size. This is the size of the episode of like Return of the Night of the Rogues. But
his body kind of looked like a face.
Yeah.
Like those lines on the chest and that thing looked like a sad face.
It does kind of look like a sad face. I never really noticed that.
now you can.
Now I can't unsee it. Now that you mentioned that it looks like a face, now I can't unsee the face.
I ruined that figure for you.
You ruined the figure for me. Chromedome was like one of my favorite characters. I never actually owned the action figure. I don't know why. The action figure, he was like shiny, like back metal. So I'm pretty sure if I did own it, he would be like really dull by now. Because of the amount I would play. But
he comes with a monitor?
He comes with a computer. Because, he...
That's cute.
Yeah, he comes with a computer. He also comes with his blaster, a few hands, and 2 swords. And, and now, NECA has said that this is their tallest figure that they have. And just to update, Tombstone says that his favorite holiday is Halloween. That's actually my personal favorite holiday too.
Awesome.
But here we're looking at a size comparison of like Chromedome and Mikey. So before NECA's like tallest figure was Super Shredder, this guy beats Super Shredder in height by like I think an inch or something like that. But he is going to be 9 inches tall.
That's a cool character.
Yeah. Really cool character. Honestly, I'm kind of glad they went with the Night of the Rogue size, because if we went with the size from Planet of the Turtleoids, I think he would just be too big. Like, I felt like when they made him in that special, they just made him like too tall, and it really was like you know, obviously when action figure wise, when they made the action figure, they made him the same height of the actual turtles.
And here it's clear that the picture was taken in front of that diorama.
Yeah. This is definitely taken in front of the diorama set. Definitely the cartoon one, I will say. But like even from here, you can tell like where he is, because he's not even on the ground of the diorama set.
And he already like.
And he's already at the second level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to show like how tall he is. He's going to be huge, and like I mean, if you're listening to the audio podcast, this picture is him holding like Michelangelo, and Michelangelo pretty much just is in the height of the chest, like just a little lower on his mouth, and then all the way, and then his feet kind of reaches Chromedome's feet. Just to kind of give you like a height perspective.
So Tombstone's asking the pizza monsters are going to be the same height as Chromedome?
I don't know, actually. I want to say no, only because NECA said that this is their tallest one. But the pizza monsters might be this height too, or they might be close to this height. But also the pizza monsters, I have a feeling also the pizza monsters are in a more crouching position. So, like, maybe if you straighten up the knees, maybe it'll get to this height. But that is a great question. I mean, NECA on their social media sites has said that this is their tallest figure so far. So, not too sure if, like, you know, when this and the pizza monsters come, like, we'll definitely do a size comparison and see which one is it. Now, unfortunately, NECA, we haven't really got a release date with Chromedome yet. It is going to come as a Target exclusive, as all the other cartoon characters from NECA. So hopefully sooner than later. I will say, so far, this guy has not been showing up in like those Chinese aftermarket sites, because like there's a lot of NECA figures that's been showing up in like eBay on like China, like where I don't know how these Chinese people or these Chinese manufacturers are getting like these NECA figures like much earlier than the rest of the world are. Like, you know, there's like some theories going around, like, you know, they're probably like part of the ones who like make it or something like that. But yeah, like a lot of people like, because just recently I just saw people posted that they got the frogs, the other two frogs, from those dealers.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like Chromedome hasn't showed up. Also for NECA news, just to let you guys know, we don't have a picture of this, but NECA did say that their San Diego Comic-Con set this year, they can't reveal it yet. They said it's going to be revealed sometime during like Comic-Con itself, which Comic-Con should be like in like 3 weeks, I believe, not right now. But it will be a 4-figure set.
But Comic-Con is going to be live again, isn't it?
It's going to be it's going to be virtual, yes. Yeah, so the way they're doing Comic-Con is there's a virtual one in July, and then there's a physical one in November. But NECA said like these figures are going to be distributed the same way that they were last year, which if you guys remember last year, it was through Target, and people had to go on the website. We were fortunate to get it from Target, and I was a little too happy about it because it was really easy for me, and then I still have people who block me. There are still people who block me because they accuse us as being NECA influencers.
Oh, that was a very funny story.
Yes. And Tombstone says, yes, I agree with Tombstone. The San Diego comic set is really intriguing. Right now, we don't really know what the details are. If I have to guess, if it's a 4-pack, I'm guessing we're gonna get like maybe the Channel 6 people. And NECA did say one of the figures is gonna be larger than the other one. So here's my theory, and I could be wrong. It could be April, and then we have like April. Then you can change her into a cat. Irma, because we've seen the Irma teases. Maybe Vernon again, just because it is a Comic-Con exclusive thing, or it could be Bird Thompson. One of those two, and then the last one will be Rex One, the robot. And like maybe not, and like maybe not even like Rex One, maybe like the evil version, like that Shredder like made it as, and so they can release the regular one for like for people to have a regular chance to get it. So you don't have to depend on getting it for the Comic-Con set. That's my theory. Don't like put this in words or anything like that. Don't like type, oh no, Turtle Recall said this, confirmed it. No. That's just my theory. And it could be like way out there, but that's just what I'm thinking. Like, because they mentioned that one of them was larger than the others, and then they gave us that like Channel 6 building with the cat. So it could be it. We'll find out. Hopefully, in the next few weeks we should be finding out what the Comic-Con set is.
Yes.
All right, and so now, the next thing I want to talk about here is we're going to talk about Rad Plastic. It's a book, and I'm sure you know this book because you've seen this.
Yes.
All right. So if you guys don't know, Rad Plastic is a book that was done by Chris Fawcett, where it's an excellent book. Basically, he takes the history of the Ninja Turtle like Playmate figures and like a lot of like behind the scenes on there, and a lot of prototype pictures in the book. Also some like non-produced figures.
Oh, cool.
Inside, yeah. And he's been selling it, I want to say about a year now. I remember like when we first started the podcast, it was like a few months in, and then that's like when I got the book. And I never did a thing about the book because it kind of snuck in there, and I didn't know when it got released. So, and this book is not official. This is like 100% not official book. Like, but really cool, interesting stuff. The reason why we're bringing it up now is because there is a Kickstarter going on right now. The goal of the Kickstarter is to get it to 30,000. Right now, currently, it's been up for a few days. It's currently less than half. Last time I checked it, as of this recording, it's at like 14,700, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah, so just under half, but it looks like signs of like it's gonna get funded. But it's just a Kickstarter to get the book, and then there's some stretch goals in there. If you get the book through the Kickstarter, like there's actually gonna be more pages inside. So like to expand on stuff, and then like the stretch goals is to even like add more content.
Is it the same guy?
Yes, it's the same guy, same book. It's just that like there's going to be addendum in there. And here's like if you're on the looking at this at YouTube right now, here's like some of the sample pages. Really cool. Really love the way he does the pictures, and he gives you the history. And just like even some of like the Q&A that's been done with like some of the people who designed the figures. It's a really awesome book, and if you don't have this book, I highly recommend backing this on Kickstarter, because it's if you ever collected the original figures, like this is like one of those must-haves. It's a great like coffee table book because it's a nice size.
Yeah.
And people just it's really cool just to flip around. And even like some of our friends who are not that big into Ninja Turtles but like grew up with it, they kind of like went through and they saw some like neat things
Yes, thank
in there. Yeah. So the Kickstarter link is in our description of this video, and will be in the description also of our podcast, wherever you find our podcast. Definitely, like I said, definitely back it. And I believe if you want the lowest one to get like the actual physical book, it's like $50. So it's a really good deal for that book. But that's really all I have about Rad Plastic. Is there, because I know you looked through the book, is there anything you wanted to add about this book?
I actually really like the cover of the book.
Yes, the cover. So if you guys don't know, the cover of the book looks like the van, and the way it, and like I will say like the title of the way they do it is like so sneakily away from Ninja Turtles, like to make sure that they don't like get some like copyright infringement in there, and like because they call it like Rad Plastic, like the symbol is like half turtle shell, half sewer lid, and even the way he does the lettering, like instead of having the red the red trapezoid on top, he puts it on bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I said, if you ever collected any of the classic, I refuse to say that B word, but if you ever collected the classic figures or grew up with the classic figures, this is an awesome book to go with that. And that's really all that we have for this week. Again, we're getting into summer months. Once like Comic-Con comes around, then we start getting like bigger news.
So much
news. Yeah. Then we get so much news. But that's all we have for this week. Also, this week was also 4th of July week. So like this is so all you international people, you guys got to know, in America, this is like the most traveled week ever, because this is like the biggest holiday in the summer. So a lot of people, like, because of their kids, they take vacation during this time. Right, exactly. Because like this is like, because like they get a free day off from work, and this is like I always love working this week, like at my job, because it's the most relaxing week. Because there's no strong deadlines, because I was like, oh, everyone's on vacation. Oh, I was on. But that's just things people just need to know internationally, because we got some international listeners like Tombstone. Just to give you a heads up about like 4th of July, and that's probably another reason why news was very light. And I wouldn't be surprised if news is going to be light next week as well. Maybe even lighter.
Oh, really?
Because I can see a lot of like people like using this week as vacation, because like my company, yesterday was the holiday, so like a lot of people are starting their holiday today is the holiday. I'm sorry, we're Monday right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So today is the day off, and so a lot of people are taking that advantage to get like that extra day for their vacation time.
Yes.
Right. And Tombstone says, sounds like Australia. We have it on that. Yes. I'm pretty sure for you, Tombstone, like what exactly like this week is the exact same week as your January 26th. I'm 100% sure, and especially like I'm pretty sure like that's still kind of close into the holiday range. I mean, I don't know when Australia takes their breaks. I don't know if they have like, because Australia's summer is our winter.
Really?
Yeah, because they're in the opposite side of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
learning geography.
yeah, exactly. That's what we do here at Turtle Regal. Thanks so much, Tombstone, for joining in the conversation. Thank you, everyone who listened to us, and don't forget, the full audio podcast will be out this Thursday. We're going to be talking about the episode, the Gribbix, and we will see you guys next Sunday for real this time. We're going to be we're going to be back on normal schedule. Fireworks are not going to be happening next Sunday. Yeah, and he said, yeah, that's his summer.
You have to go there one day.
Oh yeah, one day we do need to go to Australia. I always wanted to be in Australia. All right, till next time, guys.